Caloroga Shark Media.
Hey there, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Now this one bewilders me. A small rock, beloved by climbers in British Columbia, has resurfaced 1,700 miles away. Now the rock, known to climbers as Portable the Rock, which is an interesting name given the story. Anyway, Portable the Rock had been at the base of the Superfly Boulder in Squamish, BC, where it was commonly used for practicing balance and grip techniques. And then one day, it was gone. Then, on Reddit, people said the rock had shown up at the base of the Ironman bouldering area in Bishop, California, 1,700 miles away. Ethan the climber ran into it and said, "The minute I saw the shape, I knew it was it. It just looked like home. It felt like home. It weighed like home." How the rock traveled from Squamish to California is unknown. Ethan the climber said the rock was slightly greasy, but otherwise was fine, and they're going to bring it back to its original location. Very, very strange. Good news for a herd of 6 American bison, 3 males and 3 females. They've been released onto native prairie land in Illinois. The bison are back after roughly 200 years. This happened at the Burlington Prairie Forest Preserve in Kane County, 60 miles northwest of Chicago. A tribal elder, Robert, told CBS News, "It's different when you're welcoming them back home. That's their home, not mine." In China, doctors preserved a woman's severed ear by grafting it onto her foot, allowing the ear to survive until it could be reattached to her head. The patient, identified as 30-year-old Miss Sun, had lost her ear in an industrial accident. Doctors determined that the blood vessels and nerves of the injury were too damaged for immediate reattachment, so they used a technique known as heterotopic survival, in which severed body parts are grafted to another location to maintain blood flow and tissue viability. Miss Sun's ear was attached to the top of her foot. Why? The doctors say the skin at the top of the foot shares characteristics with the ear, including thinness, stable circulation, and similarly sized blood vessels. For 5 months, Miss Sun had to wear a shoe several sizes larger than usual. Doctors did reattach the ear. Miss Sun is now recovering. Wow. In California, a man had lost $6,270 worth of cash, but good news, the Nevada County Sheriff's Office said that a member of the public contacted the office to report he had found several personal possessions in the front yard of his home, not belonging to anyone at the home, along with some loose cash scattered on the property, amounting to $6,270. Deputies were able to identify the owner of the cash. On social media, they said his cash and items had been in a satchel, but it was left unsecured in error and had fallen out on his walk home. The man retraced his steps after realizing what happened, but wasn't able to find his money or stuff. Operations Captain Rusty said, "The Good Samaritan serves as a reminder that doing the right thing doesn't require recognition, only compassion and the willingness to act." If you would like this program without commercial interruption, what you can do on the Apple Podcast app is click the banner that says Uninterrupted Listening for $5 a month. No commercials on this show and a bunch of others on the network, including Daily Comedy News, which I host 7 days a week, Palace Intrigue about the British royal family. They've been in the news a lot lately, and a bunch of others if you want to check that out. Now, John, why were you late for work? Well, you see, boss, I was there on the train, and then there was delays because there was an emu on the tracks. Yeah. A train driver traveling from Hull to Liverpool reported seeing an emu. Now, an emu is native to Australia, and this happened in the UK. The emu was safely removed from the area. How it got there, I can't tell you. But what I can tell you, normal service resumed at 10:14 a.m. Network Rail was sorry to anyone whose journey was affected, presumably including the emu. And those are your 5 good news stories for today. Now, interestingly enough, as I host the show, we went 3 straight episodes without me having to do a world record story. That in itself may be a record. You have a great day.